have a Fox News alert. Overnight, a New York City police officer was assassinated just while sitting in her patrol car.
The 12-year New York City Police Department veteran shot through the window in an apparent ambush. Police catching the killer a block away, shooting him dead after he pulled out a gun. San Antonio, Texas Police Chief William McManus just buried one of his own officers murdered last week, and he joins us right now from San Antonio. Chief, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is one of those things where, obviously, yesterday here in New York City, because of the great big fireworks display last night, you know, the police presence on every street corner throughout the area. Somebody walks up, puts one bullet into this poor woman's head. It's one of those things that's almost impossible to guard against.
You know, unfortunately, it's become all too common in today's world, and it's been that way for a few years now.
What's the reason? Why would anyone, an American, walk up to a police officer and point a gun in at her head and shoot her?
There is so much anti-police sentiment circulating in the country today, and it has been for the last few years, and it's just incredible. It's incredible, and there are people out there who not only condone it, but celebrate it, and that is, I don't understand that.
I just think that when it comes to police officers, it's the foundation of the society. When you stop paying attention to law and order and those who enforce it, it is falling downstairs. This is more than just police officers. This is the fabric of our country.
I would agree. And you know, our goal in law enforcement has always been to work with the community as partners to help solve and deter crime. And there are folks out there, the police haters, as I mentioned last week, the police haters who again, advocate and condone and celebrate violence against police.
Chief, was it a police hater who shot at two of your officers last week when they were responding to a suspicious persons report?
Indeed it was. Indeed it was.
Tell us the story.
I'm sorry?
Tell us the story.
We had two officers on directed patrol just outside of downtown. Directed patrol is where you're looking for specific crimes. In this case, it was vehicle burglaries. And the officers were cruising up the street. They noticed the car had been broken into. They checked it out. They saw two individuals a little further down the street who were kind of eyeballing the officers as they were coming up the street. So the officers cruised up, and the one officer, the driver, Officer Moreno, asked the two, "Hey guys, step over to the car, would you?" And both officers, there were two individuals there. The non-shooter, came over to the vehicle, put his hands on the hood. The two officers exited the vehicle, and then as soon as they stepped out, and this was one of the most cold and calculated moves that I have ever seen, officer pulled a gun, the subject pulled a gun from his waistband, took a shooting stance, fired at the passenger first, Officer Cavazos. He went down. Then he fired at Officer Moreno. He went down. Officer Cavazos was able to get up after taking a bullet in the chest. He was able to get up, return fire, hit the suspect as he was running away, go around the front of the car, and drag Officer Moreno from the gutter to the front of the car to keep him out of the line of fire in the event any more shots were exchanged. Started CPR on him, trying to start first aid. Other citizens came to help. He could barely talk from the wound, and from there EMS showed up, and it's all history from there.
Oh my gosh. I know you said you watched the body camera footage. You said it was the worst attack, most unprovoked assault that you have ever seen. Our thoughts and our prayers are with those families, Officer Cavazos and Officer Moreno. Thank you, Chief, for being with us.
Thank you much.